Carla Santini. Siddhartha, my father is Stu Wolf's lawyer. Many times. Aren't you the girl who just moved into the Swenska house? Is that supposed to be that famous New York sense of humor? Except nobody gets mugged in the Milky Way. Miss Spigoli, we have a new girl from New York City. Lola, I think you should know that you're sitting in my favorite seat in history class. I like to be dead center. I've earned the center seat. And besides, if you want to fit in, you probably shouldn't draw so much attention to yourself. Chill. Also, I wouldn't hang out with Ella Never Had a Fella. I mean, she doesn't really have your potential now, does she? Look at her. She dresses like a politician's wife with the hair and the shoe. She's so random. And what about those glasses? They are so 10 minutes ago. But I'm gonna stop myself before I get nasty. I just want to let you know that if you're careful, you could be chilling with us. So I had this really long talk with Miss Spigoli yesterday about the drama club's production of Pygmalion, and I told her that I think it's really rigid to stick to the original. We're not English, and this isn't the 19th century, so I think we should adapt the classics to reflect our own time. And then I told her about my idea to move the location to present-day New York and make Eliza a checkout girl. Well, of course, I've already got the part. That is such a brilliant idea. I mean, that's gonna give the play new resonance and immediacy for today. Maybe if we're lucky, she'll fall. Well, look what the wind blew in. Right, after me. Well, once again, I got the part that I wanted. Actually, my part, the one of Mrs. Higgins, is much more interesting than Eliza's in many ways. I mean, even though she's not the female lead, it's a part with depth and true contemporary resonance. And it's the one that I wanted. I'll show you what it's like to be in my school. Absolutely. Me again, of course. So who's next? Hop on. My father, who, as you know, is the lawyer for Siddhartha, just called me on my cell phone to tell me what he found out about the band. What he told me isn't available to the public yet. Siddhartha's having a farewell concert in New York City next month. Daddy already has VIP seats, but that's not the best part. There's gonna be an awesome party afterwards at Stu's Law for all of Siddhartha's closest friends. And guess who already has an invitation? Oh, really? How'd you manage that? What connections do you have other than the phone? Me again. I know who he is. Wow, your mom must be some Potter. I have been looking all over for you two. I knew you'd want to see these. See, they just came in the mail. They've just been printed. So, did you get yours yet? Why don't you just admit that you don't have tickets or an invite and get it over with? That's the deal. Oh, and you can be in the shot too, Ella. Well, look who's here. I'd stay and chat, but I don't want to stay and chat. I mean, what does one wear to Stu Wolf's party? There's gonna be so many famous people there. Maybe you're messing up so much because you're so excited about the concert tonight. Yeah. Got this one, look at this one. Well, if it isn't the Great Pretender. Come to hear what the Siddhartha party was like. You know, lying's not gonna help you. Everybody already knows that you didn't go. Maybe you'd like to see some pictures from the party, Lola. I know how fond you are of Stu Wolf, and I got some great shots of him. Right, on the night of his biggest party of all time, he left it to be with you. What dad? You don't have a dad. I mean, what do? Do you just make all this up as you go along? Do you think that just because we're not from New York that we're stupid? No, I didn't, liar. You know, that's what you are. You're a liar. Your name isn't even Lola. Mary. No, she's crying. The baby. When are you gonna give it up, Mary? Can you believe her? I mean, first she takes the dress, then she puts it back, and then she goes to this party where no one saw her. Because on the night of his farewell concert, Stu Wolf had nothing better to do than see Mary step dry. A dress in a limousine, can you picture it? And then your dog gave him his autograph, right? In a junk store where you get everything else. Maybe we should send it off for DNA testing. Have you? Have you finally had enough? Up to it, Miss Spigoli. I was born to play Eliza. It even amazes me that I get everything that I want. As of right now, I'm Eliza. Get out! Enjoy the show. Oh, and get out of my first costume. No! No! Well, what will you do now, dear?
Stu Wolf? I don't believe this.
Did my father
invite you here?
Yes. Yes, sure, of course. You're here in my house because of Lola? You know what, why don't you stay here? You stay, and I'm gonna go get her. And I'm gonna go get her, you stay.
Look who came to see me. Hey, guys.
Look who's here. Look who came to my house.